Hey everybody, this week on Heat Vision Breakdown we welcome in Johnny Knoxville, the raddest dude alive, to talk about his latest film, Action Point. He also breaks down his entire career from his very first stunt to his latest film. And he tells us how he got an acclaimed director to appear on Jackass. It's super gross. I am joined by one of my personal heroes and the star of the new Action Point, Johnny Knoxville. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, absolutely. We wanted to play a little game and do sort of a walk down memory lane with you. If you'd like to look at some pictures from your past.
Sure.
So this was the first thing you guys ever did for Jackass, right? The self-defense test?
Yeah, I was doing an article for Big Brother magazine, and Jeff Tremaine said, well, why don't you film it too, and we'll put it in one of our skate videos. And that kicked off my involvement with stunts and everything. This was the stun gun. I got, pepper sprayed, stun gun, taser gun, and my friend Beautiful Jason did all three, and he was supposed to shoot me while I wore a bulletproof vest, but he got out there and no longer wanted to shoot me, so I had to shoot myself. As I was doing it, someone pulled up behind me, and I think they were really high on speed, and they were looking for the recycling center. And I was like, oh, and I had the gun behind I'm like, oh, I think if you go down here and make a right. Weird.
This is a bit different one, but I always thought this was fun. You played an alien in Men in Black 2.
Yes. I got to work with Barry Sonnenfeld. He actually ended up in Jackass. I worked with him on a movie called Big Trouble. So I get Big Trouble, it's my first film, and during the read-through, I get all these people across. Stanley Tucci, Dennis Farina, Tim Allen, Barry Sonnenfeld. I think I'm already fired because why would they want me? And during the read-through, I'm talking with a bigger Southern accent than I usually do. And one of the other actors, I say a line, he goes, where did you get that Southern accent from? And he looks at me, and then he looks at Barry like, and I was like, okay, I'm really fired now. I was immediately going up the pack, but Barry comes over and says, don't pay attention to blank. See how I didn't say his name? And that made me feel so good. And I ended up getting Men in Black 2 also with him. But on Big Trouble, he's like, Johnny, I have this blackhead, and I can pop it, and it's very long. I want to be on your show. And I respected him and revered him so much because he gave me my first job in the business. And I was like, I can't do that to him. I don't want him on our crappy show because he's Barry Sonnenfeld. But on Men in Black 2, he asked me again. Then I felt rude if I didn't, and he did it, and it came out like the longest ramen noodle you would ever see. It is disgusting.
It's got a tail!
No. This is possibly one of the craziest things that I remember from Jackass. You did a riot control test in Jackass 2
right.
with Bam Margera and the late Ryan Dunn.
Yes.
Can you tell me about this? Because this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Well, most of my stunts, I design them, I stand in one spot or hold on to something. And this would fall under the stand in one spot. It was such a concussive, loud sound that most of the guys got anxiety just from hearing it. And no one wanted to do it, and so I was sitting in my car, I'm like, don't worry, I'll do it. You guys don't have to do it. And then Ryan, he gets in the car complaining. No fucking way, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Ryan, buddy, you don't have to do it. Okay, because I'm not doing it. And then we listened to songs, they said, okay, it's time. And he gets out of the car, he's still complaining to me, but he follows me the whole way. And then Bam's sitting there when one point Ryan's like, oh fuck, I'll do it. And then Bam decides, it was a sweet moment, I thought. Especially sweet when Bam starts crying.
Are you crying? I think he's hurt.
Let's talk about the new movie, Action Point. And one of the ones, I mean, it's sort of the centerpiece of the trailer, is you being shot out of a trebuchet and being launched into a barn.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that stunt?
Yeah, that was written like a movie stunt where I would go catapult and I would travel 300 feet in the air, and I don't know how to do that. My math is not that good.
Right.
So I wanted to keep the catapult in the movie and decided faster, funnier if I just go straight into something.
Did you break anything when you did this? Or did you walk away from this one?
No, that one I didn't break anything. It scalped me right through here.
Oh my God.
The makeup lady comes up to me, she goes, oh, you got something, and just a hole, it just looked like it's gone.
Right.
For what could have happened, I think it worked out wonderfully.
Every ride, every attraction, no rules, no speed limits, just pure fun. That sounds kind of dangerous. Let's see what this baby can do.
In a lot of these stunts, especially this one, we don't even see your face, and yet you still chose for you to be the person to do it.
That's what Kimmel said. I did Kimmel the other night, and he's like, at no point on this do we see anyone could have done it, and I hadn't even considered that, which is hilarious.
All right, I wanted to say thank you again very much, Johnny Knoxville, for everything that you do and for coming in, and go check out Action Point. Yes. This man put his life on the line for your entertainment. Brave man.
I don't know if brave's the word.